Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video is another clean with me. I try and give my clean with me videos little themes, and today it's going to be random little jobs that I keep putting off but need to do because for the majority of our apartment it's pretty clean. I've been kind of doing the bigger things over the week, so nothing major needs to be done, but certain things like cleaning my makeup brushes I wanted to include in this video. So we're gonna get on with my little to-do list for today. And if you're new to my channel and you've never seen my clean with me videos, I'll have some more linked down below so you can go check those out. But also subscribe if you're new because I would really appreciate it. And of course, if you love these videos, let me know by giving the video a thumbs up. I think that's about it. Let's get cleaning. So I wanted to start off this clean with me sharing with you guys how I clean my makeup brushes, because over the years I feel like I've gotten a lot of questions on how to properly clean your makeup brushes, and I am no expert. However, Brittany, who was a makeup artist, is a makeup artist, has training in makeup artistry, told me that cleaning your makeup brushes with a dish soap is the best way to deep clean them. So I listen, and it's great. I definitely prefer dish soap over baby shampoo just because of the scent, and also the I don't know, you have dish soap. Everyone has dish soap. You don't have to go out and buy baby shampoo if you don't have a baby. You don't need it. So I love this. It definitely works really well. It really disinfects them. It gets them very clean. And so I just spend about, I don't know, 20 minutes sitting here cleaning my makeup brushes. I put a little soap in my hand, get some water on the brush, and then scrub it. And I really like this method. It does take about a day to dry. So, you know, don't wash your makeup brushes just before you're going to use them. Definitely spot clean them with something else if you're planning on using them. But you definitely need to clean your makeup brushes, and I know that you should definitely clean them more often than I do, but I think that like once a month is probably typical for me, and I can tell when my makeup brushes are getting not great because they need to be cleaned. So you gotta do it. Also too, I do have one of those Sigma brush cleaning gloves that I use occasionally, but I find that just using the back of my hand, or the palm of my hand if you will, is a lot easier. It's simple, it's fast. I don't really dirty as many makeup brushes as I once did because I'm not doing a ton of different eye looks, especially during the summer. So I don't have too many brushes to clean, and with these smaller ones, I do group them together to make it go by faster. And then when it comes to my beauty blenders, obviously you want to clean those too. I try and clean those a lot more often than my brushes, like a lot more often. I do love the Beauty Blender cleanser soap bar thing that you can buy at Sephora. I'll have it linked down below if you guys have never heard of it, but it's really good. But sometimes I just like to do it quickly and use some dish soap, run it through, get it all nice and sudsy, and then rinse it out, and I just try my best and they come out somewhat clean. You know, it never really comes out clean with beauty blenders, so once you use them, it's pretty much downhill from there. Next up on my to-do list was to pick up my bathroom and just tidy it up. Every second week or so, I like to do a mini clean, and so I pick up everything that I've used throughout the week, put it back in its spot if it's not in its correct spot, and just wipe down the counters, the sink, the faucet, and wipe down the mirror, as well as clean the toilet. And then every other week from that, I will do like a full deep clean where I take everything off the counter, give it a good clean, probably rinse out my shower, that kind of stuff. But I like to do these quick like 5-10 minute cleans every other week because it just helps my well-being. It makes me feel good, and every week my bathroom seems to get so cluttered. I have literally no counter space in this bathroom, so it gets full and very cluttered very easily. So I need to wipe it down, and I just like to go in with a disinfectant wipe. Of course, you can use whatever spray you want and wipe it down, get her clean, at least make it look clean. That's my goal. And also because it just like everything in the bathroom gets so dirty so fast, so doing this once a week really helps and keeps it tidy and makes it less work when you come to doing a deep clean, if that makes sense. Also too, I feel like mirrors are the thing that get dirtiest the fastest in bathrooms, and so I'm constantly Windexing my mirrors, and I just have to have them clean because like toothpaste spatter, and also when I wash my face there's water that gets splashed on there, so cleaning that is definitely essential. And then of course I want to make sure my toilet is clean. I don't know if you guys like want to see this on YouTube, but like this is how I clean my toilet. Super interesting. But I just think that doing this every week is very important, again, for the upkeep of bathroom cleanliness. It's good to wipe it down, then do a little rinse on the inside, scrub it a little bit, and then my tip is to actually leave the brush kind of hanging, or I guess sandwiched into the toilet. That way all the excess water can drip off and then you can put it back in its holder later. And there we have my crisp and clean and fresh bathroom. It honestly took me 5 to 10 minutes. It's so easy, but it makes the biggest difference, especially when you're starting off your week or ending off your week with a little clean session. It honestly takes no time at all, so love that. Moving on, I'm going to be not vacuuming because I didn't feel like it, so I'm taking my little hand vac and just tidying up the areas that always need it, which is right by the litter box and right by the cat's food because they are messy. So I just take this, kind of vacuum up what you see, maybe hit some other little spots, but for the most part, that's pretty much it for vacuuming. I did have some fresh flowers in some vases around the apartment and I wanted to just clean them out. These ones were done. These were on the coffee table, and so I wanted to rinse out the vase so I could put it back on the coffee table because I think it looks good with flowers and without flowers. It's very versatile. Love this vase. Got it on sale at Target where I get most of my home decor. And then the other vase that I got is, this one is from Ikea, and these flowers were still good, but I wanted to refresh them, so I just rinsed out the container, gave it some fresh water, and also chopped the ends. I am not a flower expert. I'm just hoping that this keeps them alive a little bit longer. Let me know if you guys are the type of people to buy fresh flowers for yourself. I'm very curious. I feel like I go through phases. I'm like, oh, it's not worth the money. I'd rather spend it or put it into something else. And then some weeks I'm like, you know what? You deserve the flowers. So then I buy them. I always get them at the grocery store, but sometimes it's just nice to have fresh blooms. Obviously more appropriate in the summer, but I loved when I had the eucalyptus. That was really fun because it smelled good. And sometimes it just really spruces up your mood, you know what I mean? Moving on to the living room, I do the same thing I always do. I fluff up the pillows, I wipe down the coffee table, and I really wanted to do a good wipe of this because I could not remember the last time I wiped it down, and that's not good. So I wiped it down with my good old grapefruit method spray, and then our little tray from H&M Home, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but H&M Home online has some really awesome home decor. That's where I got my duvet cover, this gold tray. A lot of my like seasonal home decor comes from them. I don't know, I'm just a really big fan and I feel like no one talks about it. So if you're ever looking for some good, inexpensive home decor that's really cute, definitely check out H&M Home online. It's great. Anyway, love this tray. I had it out for Christmas last year and I just kind of left it because I like the gold, so love that. I have a room spray on there that you guys saw me pick up from Target in my last haul video. I love the scent of it, so I've been spraying that a lot around. I've been spraying that a lot. And there we have a tidy coffee table. Now moving on to a super random task, but I want to get it done today because this is something that would totally take me a couple weeks to normally complete, and I want to get it done so I can actually look at the pictures because I got a couple of my disposable cameras that I have used recently developed, and I have all the prints now, so I'm going to put it in this random photo album that I have that has nothing in it. I think I got it on Amazon or something, and it's currently empty, so I'm going to fill it with some of the photos. I had an underwater camera and then just a regular Fujifilm camera. I wanted to test it out for just to see how it was, and I even got some digital prints of the Fujifilm ones, and they turned out really great, and I love having the like digital copies instead of me scanning them and stuff. And then I was actually pleasantly surprised with the underwater camera. It did really well, and I kind of wish I got the digital prints of that. But there's like some photos of us at the lake, which is so fun. This is like my favorite place ever. My uncle has a place on a lake, and so it was super fun to like be able to take underwater photos and just like have the camera in the water. So I'm gonna put all of those photos in here first. This one turned out so good. I love that we're cheersing and that Cody's foot's in the corner. And then this package of photos is from the Fujifilm one. So these prints are kind of just like random times throughout the summer. And they turned out really good. Some of them turned out really good, some not so much. Love this one of Cody. I think it's so funny, and also my thumb in the corner. Great job. This is probably one of my favorite ones that we got printed. We asked, we were gonna take a selfie when we were at this like boat concert thing, and there was a guy that was like, do you want me to take your photo? And it actually ended up being such a great photo. I love everyone's like hands up and how Cody and I are just looking at each other. I think that's such a cool photo. So really happy with how that one turned out, and the coloring looks really good. I just think that having a disposable camera is so fun. I love having physical prints of photos. Like, I've always been a big fan of it. I just recently, a couple months ago, printed our our prints from New Zealand, which is kind of crazy because it was like 3 years ago that we went, probably 2. And so it's nice to like finally have those in a physical album now. And so I just had so much fun with these. It's a little pricey, like obviously just taking photos on your phone is so much easier, but these are some just different ways to capture memories, and I really like it. So I thought it would be fun to actually put them in an album so people can see them. This photo is kind of funny because we just took it randomly one night, and I feel like this is one of those photos that I'm gonna look back on when I'm like a mom and stuff and be able to explain to my kids like what my life was like at this time. Obviously I'm gonna have my YouTube videos to share, but I just think that this is such a true in the moment of like my real life at this current time with my 2 cats. They have like really bad red eye, but it's just kind of one of those things that I'm just like, yep, that's true representation of me at this moment in my life. And I think that's so cool because I would never have a picture like this on my phone, or I'd be doing a stupid face or something, because that's typically what I do if I'm not taking it for Instagram. We took our camera bowling with us, and so I got a really funny picture of Cody jumping and me. These turned out so good. I find that the disposable cameras work obviously the best when it's like dark and you use the flash. They turn out the best, so those ones look really cool. And that is pretty much it. Those are all the photos. Love that I took a picture of the fire. How memorative. And then these are the ones that didn't turn out. There's quite a few, but like not bad. These ones we took inside and they just like, yeah, can't tell at all what's going on. So I'm gonna toss these ones because they're not worth keeping, but that filled up a pretty good like chunk of it. Love that. I'll have to fill the front of this, but yeah. Cute. So that pretty well wraps up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a thumbs up because it really helps and supports my channel. And of course, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe before the video is over, and I will see you lovely people in my next video. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you so much for waiting.